Hey guys, and welcome to another brand new video. In this video, we have some fun news over here where apparently the best of the PlayStation 5 is yet to come. And as well, we also have a major big PlayStation exclusive game that's not even coming out on PS5. And people are kind of somewhat concerned because, well, we're hearing news that this PlayStation's not done yet and things are still cooking and everything's, rocking on out. We can't wait to have all these brand new major games. But they're not even releasing one of the biggest ones in regards to Horizon, because the Horizon Steel Frontiers MMO is apparently not even coming out for the PlayStation consoles. So we have some big news. We have Red Dead Redemption showing up. We have a lot of stuff in this video, so if you guys will sit back, relax, and enjoy. Make sure you guys are subscribed with the notifications on. We have our brand new giveaway that's linked down below, so make sure you guys join up on that. And I just appreciate you guys all so much for even being here. And of course, we're going to be live up on Twitch. If you guys are bored, say what up over there. So we had some big news that kind of floated around where apparently new consoles used to come out every 5 years. So people were like, where's the PS6? Like, what's going on here? And this is where a lot of the executives in the PlayStation end are like, hey, we're still getting our stride. We're still cooking here, which is maybe big news. We may recover this again the next week or so. I'm talking about maybe the future of the PS6 or handheld. So you used to be able to count the number of years between game consoles on one hand. The original Sony PlayStation came out in the UK in 1995, and then 5 years later, the PS2, and then, well, blah, blah, blah. But I think things have kind of slowed down now, mainly because the marginal increase has kind of slowed down in terms of what we can get. Like right now, it's a lot of AI focus and other various things. So it's a similar story for other consoles, but things are like kind of slowing down. People are like, why do we really need a PS6? Is it even going to be that big of an upgrade? Has it even warranted a PS6 yet? But apparently now, Eric Lempel, one of PlayStation's big business bosses, are actually saying like, nah, man, we're kind of chilling. I would say we're really hitting our stride now, he told the BBC News. Given there remains a lot of great content the company is just going to continue with on the PS5. He oversaw the launch of the console, which was plagued by supply chain issues as well, and the supply problems were resolved after 3 years. The console's now gone to sell over 84 million units worldwide, which is insanity. And as it turns 5, he said the title, which would become the PS5's biggest seller, even hasn't been released yet. Now this is crazy because look at how many games have been sold for God of War Ragnarok, Horizon Forbidden West, Spider-Man 2, and a lot of these other plethora games like Astrobot, Ratchet and Clank, and Ghost of Yotei. Some of these games are selling millions, if not tens of millions, and the big PlayStation head honchos are like, hey, there's something even better in the works that's cooking, and that's crazy news to see. I'm not going to tell you which one, but I still think it is yet to come. So basically, they're kind of saying like, yeah, there's just a lot of issues. We may cover this later on, but like some of these other big game studios released multiple games in one console generation. They're a lot easier, cheaper, standards were lower, but then during the PS4, it's gotten a little bit lower. Then during the PS5, some people, like Naughty Dog, have not even released a singular game. Or look at GTA 6, which hasn't, well, obviously come out yet, but we had all these other years between the GTA 5 and now. It's nuts. But we're also seeing people are playing more games than they ever did last generation, and they're doing different style of games and evolving and everything else, and they'll also check out indie games and smaller games and games like Fortnite 2 as well. So it's intriguing because they're saying as of right this second, and like I said, we might dive back into this later on, is that the best is still yet to show up on the PS5. So what do you guys think is going to be the next one? I'd maybe say Last of Us Part 3, although maybe might be polarizing. I think it is a console seller, and I do think with the TV show success will do well. There might be another God of War, but we saw the multiplayer seemingly get canceled. I'm not sure. But are there any other big, major, even PlayStation IPs besides maybe another like superhero version style game? Think like a Superman, maybe think like a Spider-Man Venom that we saw leaked, a Spider-Man MMO, which is still up in the air. So I'm curious what they think the next major game is, especially with Ghost of Tsushima's sequel already out and everything else too. So I'm curious. But we also had some big news too where the PlayStation catalog got updated for November, where once again it's including Grand Theft Auto 5. Prepping up for all the upcoming games. Red Dead Redemption, which we're going to talk about in a second, where it actually got its own PS5 version and people are set. Pacific Drive, which is apparently a great game, and Still Wakes the Deep, it was okay, and even more. A phenomenal PlayStation Plus catalog, to be fully honest, for you guys. But that's where a lot of people are getting upset about. Because Red Dead Redemption got their PS5 upgrade before even Red Dead Redemption 2, and people are mad about it. Like, please don't forget about one of your best games you've ever made. What are you doing? Red Dead Redemption is so good. So this is back, released in 2018. This has been many years now, almost 7 years since Red Dead Redemption 2 came out. I still have never beaten it. I got to the last chapter, never beat it. I really need to do a playthrough of it. As you guys know, I'm maybe doing some VTuber stuff. Maybe then I'll do a big long playthrough of it all. It's a very good open world Wild West game developed and published by Rockstar Games. And over 6 years later, the game, which got a PC report back in 2019, has still not gotten their PS5 update. So people are still upset. Like maybe they're even thinking about GTA 6 in this one, you never know. But people are like, hey man, like, where's all of our games? Where's all the good stuff? Like, we're seeing all these ports for the OG ones, like Red Dead Redemption. But what about, like, the Red Dead Redemption 2? We don't have all these games get ported over for the PS5. Like, what's the point of it now? What's going on, So basically, yeah, if you have all the OG versions of the PS4, Switch, or backwards compatible digital Xbox 360 versions of the game, you'll get the upgrade for free, which is great when Red Dead Redemption makes the leap on December 2nd. This is great news. Like, regardless of me wanting Red Dead Redemption 2, having this on December 2nd coming out soon, I think is very, very nice. So it's gonna have 4K support, better image quality, HDR support, and everything else. Same thing too as well with the Nintendo Switch. We'll have DLSS, HDR, mouse controls, and 60 FPS as well. So overall good news, although people are still upset that we don't have Red Dead Redemption 2 poured on over yet. And I will agree with that. But first comes first, maybe get the second one soon after, we'll see. Now the bigger news over here. Horizon Steel Frontiers is an MMO based in the PlayStation series I'm sure you guys have heard of, but it's only coming to PC and mobile. And also Guild Wars 2 is making this, which in theory, Guild Wars 2 is a pretty beloved MMO game that most people actually generally liked. Like I liked Guild Wars, is my opinion. So Guerrilla Games and NSoft have announced Horizon Steel Frontiers, an MMO take on the PlayStation world. Over here, I'm gonna go maybe pause up in the background, you guys go and see it. It's 10 minutes, we can maybe do a deeper dive if you guys want to see it all. But Horizon is a cool idea for an MMO. Like I'm kind of into this one. So I'm curious, like you maybe want to have it like a Monster Hunter, like you can do it fully customizable Machine Hunter in an open world inspired by Arizona, New Mexico. So it's confirmed for PC, Android, and iOS, but for some odd reason not on the PS5, and they're saying how this game is like specifically built for mobile. Now the game itself does look cool, although a little bit laggy, even off just video impressions and such, but it kind of gives me like some Monster Hunter MMO-ish type vibe, and I can see the potential. This looks like a longsword user right here. Like I think it looks nice, and I probably actually would check it out. But why is this game not out for the PS5? Now also it's in like maybe Japanese, Korean, so it does kind of have some more of that Asian flair, and this probably would do very well in those markets. Games like Monster Hunter, things like say Lost Ark, all these games did phenomenally well in the other regions. If you guys remember the Calico making food and stuff, like, all this. I don't know what that is, but it looked gross. But this definitely feels very Monster Hunter inspired if you guys have ever played Monster Hunter in the first place. So I think it looks cool. Like you have this multiplayer element, looks like dungeon raids and bosses and such. Like I think this is like great. Honestly, look at this. Like it looks good. Like the game looks great. Now animations might be a little wonky, but I'm also getting some like Destiny vibes off this too. I would play this. But why is this not on PS5? Like I have a PC, so it's not the world's biggest deal. I have a mobile phone, so also not the biggest deal. But why is this not out on the PS5? This doesn't make much sense to me. I'm not really sure what's going on here. So I would like to hear your thoughts because yeah, they're saying that there's gonna be some really cool games coming out soon. But if some of these major AAA games, like this looks like a AAA game to me, if they're not even coming out on PlayStation, like, which is fine, I guess, but like, I kind of would like to play all the games available. It's kind of throwing me off that you can't. And I'm curious on what the future major games are coming out for, because if this all quote unquote peaked, well, what is, or is not, has not peaked yet, what are we looking forward to? Like, yeah, we have Wolverine. Yeah, we have a few other games. But like, truly, what is our next major focus? We need some guidance. We need some state of plays. And while this is cool and I would love to play this, it's not exactly selling me on the PlayStation 5 Pro or other various games. Maybe GTA 6, yeah, but everything else, still have to think about it. So give me your thoughts and comments down below. Make sure you guys join the giveaway as well. We'll probably live up on Twitch too in a little bit if you guys are bored. And I appreciate you guys all so much for watching here in the first place.